One, two, chocolate blue. That's what they was doing all night, right? That's what they were doing. But welcome to the main event. I be the main event. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. This is your Monday Night Raw review. And I'm coming a little late with this thing. But we here. We are here. And Jey Uso kicks off the show. But Jey Uso did not want to run it back. I got a little hurt ribs. My fam, they put down my fam, the tribal chief Roman Reigns, and I got to get him, Uso. I got to get him. That's Jey Uso right there, y'all. So no running it back. I'm glad. Thank you, Jey Uso, for not running that thing back. He calls out the Vision, but he get LA Knight instead. And then after him and LA Knight exchanged some words, with Jey Uso is had a little more demeanor. So I'm thinking we're about to get this assault on Titans Jey Uso type of guy. But we'll talk about it later on in the end, because the Bruns challenged Jey Uso and LA Knight in a tag match. We got the Kabuki Warriors running into Io Sky backstage, and they said they can handle Judgment Day without her help. So Asuka is being the big boss right now, the big Asian boss. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, Asuka is acting like it's the Miyagi enemy. If anybody watched, I think it's Karate Kid 2 or Karate Kid 3. It's either or. And it's the Miyagi was he had this enemy that he saved in the hurricane. Like the hurricane came, then he saved him, and then the guy kind of had like a change of thought. This might be the story of Io Sky and Asuka. But let's move ahead. Judgment Day versus the Kabuki Warriors, which, like I just fucked up, that's what it was doing in the match. A lot of fucking up. But now Kairi Sane is the mastery of botches for the women. Like we got Tonga Low for the men, and we got Kairi Sane for the women, right? But nonetheless, Kabuki Warriors pick up the win. Adam Pearce backstage makes the match for the vacant women's world title. Io Sky versus Stephanie Valkyrie at WWE Propose, but I don't know, man. Shit, they need to come up with a better name. But anyway, y'all know I'm talking about. We get Finn Balor versus Dragon Lee in a decent match. We know these guys gonna do what they need to do in a short time that they're given, but Finn Balor defeats Dragon Lee. CM Punk was backstage still waiting on Seth Rollins, because he started the show off waiting on Seth Rollins. He was still waiting on Seth Rollins. And yeah. Nikki Bella was talking to Io Sky, and the Kabuki Warriors pulled up. And Asuka was like, she's not here, man. So we getting this deranged Asuka right now. Deranged. And Nikki Bella, she just walks off. New Day and Grayson versus Penta and War Raiders. I don't know where this come from. Like, shouldn't Penta be with the Luchadors, or shouldn't Penta got some people from Triple A to wrestle with them so they can promote Triple A a little more? Where did this match with him and the War Raiders? I guess they didn't want it to be plain War Raiders versus New Day again. I guess they didn't want that, and they just had to spice it up a little bit. So, only direction I can see this going in, well, Penta and the War Raiders pick up the win. But the only direction I see this going in is Austin Theory coming back for Grayson and have his own team. Then we get JD and Finn talking to Dom. Adam Pearce pull up and ban Judgment Day from ringside. So Dirty Don got to go into the match by himself with AJ Styles. Rhea gets interviewed backstage, and Asuka pulled up on Rhea Ripley and said she can do what she want to do. And told Rhea she can boss her around if she want to do. She can tell her what to do when she want to do. Man, this thing looking crazy with Asuka. But Asuka got the light of the night. Roxy talks to Adam Pearce about being a competitor for the women's world title. Then Lyra Valkyria pulled up. Then he told Lyra that he talked to Bailey after he kicked Roxanne and Raquel out the way. It said he talked to Bailey, but Bailey is okay, but she said some crazy things. And Lyra was like, oh, is that it? And he said she'll see her next week. So we gotta wait the next week to see what Bailey got intended for Lyra. Then he gives Lyra a match with Roxanne or Raquel, either or. So I guess we're gonna see Bailey while that match is going or after that match. We'll see Bailey. AJ Styles versus Dirty Dom in a decent match. It's pretty much Dirty Dom got the best of AJ Styles, and then AJ Styles had to fight back, do the babyface comeback in the end. And then El Grande pulled up to help Dirty Dom pick up the win over AJ Styles. But the match was pretty good. LA Knight get interviewed backstage. Then we get CM Punk talking to Rhea Ripley. Adam Pearce pulled up saying Seth Rollins is now in the building, which leads to CM Punk coming out to the ring calling out Seth Rollins. But Becky Lynch come out and she cut a promo with Seth Rollins. And I know everybody's saying, oh, she hit her counter to CM Punk. Oh my God. Oh my God. She hit the counter to CM Punk. Oh my God. I know y'all like that. I was like, that's Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch gonna do what she do. I mean, she is good on the mic, right? It's other women that's also good on the mic that's not given a chance to hold counters to people like CM Punk, but I digress. So, Seth then comes out, but Becky Lynch won't let CM Punk pass. Then Seth Rollins walks off. Becky Lynch slap up CM Punk a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It was funny to me because the way she was talking to his chest. Talk with your chest. Talk to the chest. I don't know what I'm saying right now, but oh man, the segment was funny to me. I be looking for funny segments, and it was funny. It got me giggling and laughing. So I didn't look at it like, you know what I'm saying, Becky this or Becky that. I didn't really just look at it like that. I just looked at it as it was what it was. And then CM Punk runs into Adam Pearce backstage. And he says, where's SmackDown? He says, in your hometown, Chicago. Why? And CM Punk says, good. Then Adam Pearce was looking like, so what did that mean? So we're going to get CM Punk at SmackDown this week. It's Tease and AJ Lee. I don't know about this. I guess we'll have this conversation in a different video on how I really feel about AJ Lee returning. But main event of the night, Jey Uso and LA Knight versus the Bron Brons. And guess what? The Bron Brons gets the best of Jey Uso and LA Knight, who both, I think LA Knight's shoulder was taped up, Jey Uso rib taped up. So the babyfaces really had a disadvantage on themselves. And the Bron Brons pick up the win. After they pick up the win, they beat down Jey Uso. And then Jimmy Uso comes for the save. Now, it looks like we're getting a trade off. It looks like we're getting a trade off. Jimmy looks like he's coming to Raw. It's looking like the Vision versus the OG Bloodline. That's what it's looking like. It's looking like for War Games. Because Jey Uso and Jimmy gonna reunite. Even though Sammy on SmackDown, we done seen this happen at War Games. They go borrow somebody from SmackDown to join them in War Games. So it looks like we're going to get maybe Roman, Jey Uso, Jimmy, Sammy, and Jacob Fatu. That's what it looked like. And the Vision may have to pick up an extra person. They may have to pick up 2 extra people. So, we'll see though. We'll see. Y'all let me know what y'all think, how War Games is going to go. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the Becky and CM Punk segment in the comments. Is AJ really returning? Do you think AJ returning? And let me know what y'all think about Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso teaming back up, and who will replace Jimmy on SmackDown down in the comments. I be the main event, and I'll catch you all in the next main event. Peace.